The stunts and the action is huge in this movie, unlike anything I've ever done, and I think probably unlike anything I've ever seen. It's extremely difficult to do. I do not do most of my own action, thank God. I do a minority of that, but just a sliver of it. But even that sliver required tremendous training. When I got there, I was very out of shape, and the character was very out of shape, and that was a good thing for the character. Before the stunts, it was not a great thing. I started boxing and training with these stunt guys for hours and hours a day. I continued boxing, and working a little bit on this discipline, Russian Sambo, which is Red Guardian's discipline, and you know you just work really hard. I mean, the great thing about my particular training was that I don't have to get into superhero shape with this character. He is a big guy, and he's meant to be a big guy, so it wasn't really about eating a certain diet and having abs or whatever. It was more just about being able to do this very difficult physical stuff. And that takes a lot of training just for safety, just so you don't kill yourself, because you're doing hours and hours of this really complicated choreography. And you're doing it with guys that are a lot faster and stronger than you are. So you try to get sort of in the best strength, best, flexibility and strength of your life so you can keep up. I really adore Kate Shortland, the director of this movie. She, is helming a huge blockbuster superhero movie, but she did it with such a delicate, sensitive, creative touch. She is primarily more of an independent director, and she tells very human stories. Some of her stories have been coming of age stories of young women. I think she was really the perfect director for this project because she really created a vibe on set that felt comfortable and collaborative and safe to take risks, and really put the women characters first, which I feel like this story needed. But also, was in love with a character like Alexei, and didn't shortchange him in any way for some sort of agenda. She's a very sensitive artist. I love these movies, and I think that Marvel and the MCU do them better than anybody. The production of the movies themselves, the scripts, the characters are also rich and at the highest level. And then on top of that, you have this world of brothers and sisters, who are making the rest of the mythology, and that mythology is crossing over in weird, wonderful ways. So I don't know how I could possibly answer that question without simply saying, well, I seem to have said a lot more, but simply saying, I feel awesome about it.